Alright, yo. This is gonna be a quick video, man, because my battery life is at 20. And y'all already know that is these lives, man, be eating your battery up. So the subject is you are attracting what you put out. You know what I'm saying? So if you say that men or women ain't shit, you're gonna keep attracting those type of people. If you're on your grind and you're out here grinding and you're running into people that's in the same type of business that you're in, you're gonna find people that are more on your wavelength or your frequency. So be mindful of that, man. Be mindful of what you put out there in the universe, because the universe doesn't understand certain things. They don't understand your intentions that you put out. You may mentally want a good man or a good woman, but if you're constantly talking about men and women and shit, you're gonna keep attracting those type of people into your life. That's why I always tell y'all that you should say that person's name that hurt you. Not assume that everybody is on the same wavelength that as that person that hurt you. And sometimes you also have to take accountability to what you have done as well, or what you have allowed. You know what I'm saying? People only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. If you nip that shit in the butt from the get-go, they won't keep trying you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you first start a relationship, you gotta realize that if you're dating a total stranger, they don't know you. They're learning you every single day. They're learning what makes you tick, what doesn't make you tick, what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. You have to take that into consideration, that they did not grow up with you. Now, if you date somebody that you know known for 10 plus years and they do you dirty, knowing the type of person that you are, I believe that's a little more hurtful than a total stranger hurting you. Like, since I've been on my journey as far as me getting more spiritual, me getting more business minded, me changing my mindset, I've started to cut people off that does not match my frequency or my wavelength, whether they have a whole bunch of money in the bank or not, whether they have a business or not. Like, if you're willing to start something or build something, I'm for it. If I see you out here working 2 or 3 jobs, trying to go to school, I'm for it. But I'm not for people that had their hand out, waiting for you to come home with the bread and just want to give you sex, or, you know what I'm saying, or they rub your feet or wherever, or cooking and cleaning, which is fine. Like, if you want to be a housewife and that's your job or your business, that's cool. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? I don't know how to say your name. I want to say Miss High Top because I don't know how to say your name. I don't want to butcher your name. If you're gonna be a housewife, man, be a housewife properly, man. Don't just be out here half-ass doing it. Do it the proper way, man. Make sure the kids are good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the house is clean and shit. Food cooked when your man come home. If he has to handle all the bills. Now, if you're in a relationship that, see, I don't agree with that whole 50-50 shit. I agree with the 100-100 shit. I need 100 of your effort. I need 100 of you putting this money on the table, us taking care of the bills, us putting some money up to save, and then we divide the money up as far as, like, doing other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that 50-50 shit. You know what I'm saying? We sit down, we discuss what needs to be paid, we pay it, knock it on out. Knock all these bills out first. Make sure the kids have food to eat. Make sure we have a roof over our head. Our car notes are paid and all that other good shit. Then we can go and take some money also to put in the bank for a rainy day or for emergencies. And then we can take money to go spend on frivolous shit, on entertainment and all that other stuff. We should not be out here having a whole bunch of fun and our bills are not paid. You know what I'm saying? Take care of home first. So They said, Trevor, how you talking about relationships and you're not in one? Because I've been in many relationships and I know where I felt at. That's how I know. I've been married before. I know what I should have done or what should have been done for my marriage to be successful, or at least on my part, because you can't control the next person. And I've realized that you're not supposed to control your mate. You're supposed to let them do what they need to do and make sure they respect the marriage. You know what I'm saying? If you're going out here and embarrassing your family, that's not the way to go. Or like if you're damaging your family's finances or your family's reputation, you know what I'm saying? That's not the way to go. And I don't condone that. I don't condone nonsense. Now if you're going out here and have a good time with your friends and your family, or you know what I'm saying, even by yourself, and you're doing it in a healthy way, yo, go ahead and have fun, man. Go ahead and handle your business and get your pleasure out of life too. But if you're taking your rent money and blowing on bottles and clothes and shit like that, I'm not for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also raising a kid, you know what I'm saying, into this world and shit. Like, I may not have everything, man, but I got knowledge, I got basic finances to make sure my son is in a better situation than I was at his age. I keep telling people that he's gonna be a millionaire before me. He may not be a millionaire before me as far as today in time, but as far as his age, he will be a millionaire before he reaches my age. Because I give him the tools and the knowledge and what to look for. I don't hide nothing from my son. Whether it be relationships, whether it be my downfalls, whether it be me coming up, I don't hide it from my son because he needs to know these things. You should never be teaching your kids at 18 years old about life. You need to be teaching them from the day they're born about life, about getting through arguments, about getting through disagreements. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody argues, everybody has disagreements. Nobody is always going to be on the same page with you. But you gotta realize that it's just worth it. If you're constantly arguing, like if you have an argument every single day, that's not the type of relationship you need to be in. Now, if you have an argument once in the blue moon, you know what I'm saying? You have to take responsibility, take accountability of your part of the situation, because you gotta realize that everything is your fault at the end of the day because you allow things to happen. You know what I'm saying? Allowing things to happen, meaning that you're allowing people to treat you a certain way, or you're allowing your spouse to be toxic, and you're not checking them, and you're not letting them know that, yo, I'm not for that. Like, you go somewhere else with that. You know what I'm saying? You can hit them out, you know what I'm saying, because you're not always right. I'm not always right in arguments. I will apologize. I will, you know what I'm saying, I'll try to make things right if I make somebody feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? But you can't not take accountability for what you do as well, because you're not perfect at all either. Sometimes you may say things the wrong way, which I have a lot of issues with. I'm very blunt, I'm very honest. And honesty is not always a pretty thing. You know what I'm saying? Honesty, like if you ask me a question and you want an honest answer, don't mess with me, because I'm gonna give you an honest answer. It's gonna hurt your feelings. If you know that's gonna hurt your feelings, don't ask that question. Don't ask me that question, because I'm gonna give you the honest answer. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, you are what you attract, and if you're attracted Asian people, you may want to change your mindset and might want to change what you're putting out there into this world, and you'll stop attracting the type of people. Get on your grind. You know what I'm saying? Get on your purpose. Get busy. Allow people to come in, and allow people to leave if they need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that comes into your life is a lesson learned. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you just apply it to your next relationship. That don't mean that you apply the hurt. Like, that don't mean like you take out revenge on the next person for somebody else hurting you just to see how that feels. If somebody hurt you, you know what I'm saying, you take that shit out on that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that shit into the next relationship. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? If you see signs of a person that's going to hurt you, you know what I'm saying? Talk it out. Don't just get up and go. Talk it out. Be like, look, man, in my last relationship, man, I had this issue, and I see you kind of going that route, and I want to stop it before it goes any further. Believe me, if anybody has any type of maturity or any respect or any love for you, they will listen to you and they will try to adjust. They're not going to adjust overnight. You can't expect the relationships to be instant microwave. Like you told me one time, I'm never ever going to do it again in my whole entire life. That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? But to make them aware of it, and you see they're making the effort to try not to do those certain things, you got to take that into consideration. You feel me? You can't just think that you tell them one time it's going to happen immediately. It's not going to do it. Like, it doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I wish I would tell females, man, so many times that some of the things they doing are toxic, and they do that shit immediately. It don't work that way. I always give people a good 6 months to show the effort. They may not ever change, but I pay attention to the effort. I pay attention to them being aware. If they have a bad attitude, like with the fucking world, you know what I'm saying? And I say, yo, baby, you kind of have a bad attitude, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not always everybody else. A lot of time, the way you go into situations, you already have an attitude with it, and that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, things are getting on your nerves, because you already have that mindset of it's going to be something that's going to piss you off. But you go in there and handle it a different way. Now, with me, you have 6 months to improve on that. Meaning that, like, if we get into an argument and you're the type of person that likes to talk shit during your argument versus actually having a discussion or even arguing about that subject and not insulting me, and you come around the next 6 months and you actually start saying, okay, well, I had an argument with you, but I understand that I should not be calling you fat or calling you an asshole and all that other stuff when it's about the subject. I should be arguing about the subject and not insulting you as a person. Now, I can respect that. I can respect the person that's arguing with you about the subject. But I'm not going to respect the person that's out here trying to degrade you and make you feel lesser than a person. Like, why do I want to be with you for that? That's how you feel in your heart. And I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm sitting here telling you the truth, and that truth hurts, man, you know what I'm saying? You take into consideration that I'm being honest with you, because a lot of people is not going to be honest with you. They're going to, you know what I'm saying, get what they can get out of you, and they may stay for a little while, they may not stay, you know what I'm saying? But at least you know why I left, and you have opportunity to fix it. That's how I am. I can't speak for everybody else. That's how I am. I'm gonna make my lips dry as fuck. But anyway, man, I just wanted to touch on that real quick, man. You are what you put out here. You may be a good person, but you are speaking into existence, making it an actual, you know what I'm saying, reality when you're speaking these things about somebody not being shit, or all men ain't shit, or all women ain't shit. You want to keep attracting those type of people. Now, if you say, you know what, there's some people out here that are not just not going to do right, and I know there's people out here that's going to treat me properly, you know what I'm saying, and focus more on the people that's going to treat you properly. And sometimes you got to change your type up, man.